what's up folks? Welcome back to the channel. Today, as you saw in the intro video, we've got the Cornerstone Nero Fuzz. If you are a fan of this channel, you know I love fuzz. I've got a bunch of different fuzz pedals and I love them all equally. This one is super great because it doesn't matter where you put it in the chain. Works great anywhere, up front, in the back. As we know, some fuzz pedals hate buffers and it'll totally squeal and get all weird on you. This thing won't do that, so that's a huge plus. What do we got here? We got basically like a 2-channel fuzz. So outside of the volume, gain, compression, and tone knobs, we've got 2 voice controls. These are basically biases for the fuzzes. So you can set one to be super spitty and set one to be super violin-like. If you want that kind of big fuzz blown out thing, you can set one to do that, one to be more violin-like or spitty. Doesn't matter, flip them back and forth, you know, whatever you want to do. What I find that's cool about this is I like having the difference, like the fuzz that sounds super gated and spitty, but I also like having big woolly ones that work well with other overdrives. This thing is kind of like a 2-in-1. It's really nice for that. So we're going to play the Strat. We're going into the 2-Rock Bloomfield Drive. And yeah, here we go. Let's start off with like this super spitty stuff. Going to be on the bridge pickup on the Strat. Here we go. Alright, cool. There we go. So I'm going to back it. Let's bring it up to about like 9 o'clock, and I'll slowly increase that bias so you can see how much it changes, like the overall characteristic of the fuzz itself. can hear just how much the tone knob and the gain knob affect the amount of fuzz, the amount of drive and the brightness. The tone knob is very, very musical. It really works well with this circuit. Let's mess with the compression. Now, as you heard, you go from fuzz to overdrive. Like, I feel like this is a great overdrive rhythm sound, right? I could get by all night with that as my like overdriven sound. So I think this pedal does so much more than just being a cool fuzz. All right, here we go. Let's do. I'm gonna put the gain around noon, and then I'll just goof with the compression so you can see how that affects it. I'm gonna back the bias back just a smidge, around 2 o'clock ish. All right, here we go. Okay, cool. So you can see the compression, what it really does well is it smooths off those harsher edges that fuzzes can sometimes kind of present. So when you're in the mix on a bandstand, like on a stage, that compression knob could do some great stuff to kind of help find your spot in the mix on that stage. So again, yet another clever thing that Emilio threw in there. Plus, how cool is this like graphic? You got the Cornerstone emblem that lights up, like reminiscent of like matchless amps, that kind of thing. I love that stuff. All right, cool. So that's really the controls. Now, if I wanted to have, like I said, one fuzz that's super big and like violin-like, let's switch back to the white one. Alright, cool. I got it to a place there that I dug. So now I'm going to switch back and forth between them so you can hear the difference. All right, cool. So that does a great job of showing that off. Now, let me switch to some humbuckers real quick. We're back with some humbuckers. Anyway, I'm getting carried away, but that's what it sounds like with humbuckers. Now, check out this little quick video I did in Open E playing slide with the Nero Fuzz. Alright, that's it, everybody. There we go. You've seen it all. We've seen it with single coils, we've seen it with humbuckers, we've seen it with P90s. The Nero Fuzz is awesome. It's really, I'm so glad I have it. I'm really glad because this is a different type of fuzz pedal. It's not a one-trick pony by any stretch. And fuzz pedals in general, like including like fuzz faces, aren't a one-trick pony. You can really kind of work the volume on your guitar to get some nice cleanup when you got that big breakup. So this thing will do that too. You saw when I kind of back stuff off, when it's spitty, you get that really kind of it's almost like a sitar type vibe. I think that's really like one of my favorite things about the spitty fuzz thing when you roll your volume back. But when you got it nice and big and wide open, you can get it to clean up really well. Like you can even do it with humbuckers. Like check this out. This is it's on full, right? Let's go to the I'm gonna go to the neck pickup. Even with humbuckers, it cleans up real nice. So check out the Nero Fuzz. Go to a shop near you. Turn it up loud. This thing wants to be loud and proud. Take care of yourself. Take care of each other. I'll see you next time.